This video covers Gauss Math Contest 1998, Grade 7. Number 1. The value of 1998 minus 998 over 1,000. The numerator will be the 1,000. The denominator is the 1,000. It's the 1. So the answer is A. Number 2. The number 4567 is tripled. The unit digit in the resulting number is, they ask the 3567 tripled, that means times 3. What's the answer of the ones digit? So we don't need to time all of that. We just times 3 times 7, that's the 21. So ones digit will be 1, 2 will carry. So this is the answer 1. The answer is the E. Number 3. If S equals the 6 times 10,000, that's the 60,000. 5 times 1,000 give us 5,000. 4 times 10, 40. And 3 times 1, that's the 3. Add them together, give us 65043. So the answer is B. Number 4. Jean writes 5 tests and achieves the marks shown on the graph. What is her average mark on these 5 tests? So average always equal to sum of the number over the number of the numbers. So this problem, the first test is 80. Second test is 70. Third test is 60. And 90 last, he got the 80. Divided by 5. They equal to, the numerator will be the 380. And the denominator is the 5. So the quotient will give us 76. So the answer is, of course, B. Number 5. If a machine produces 150 items in 1 minute, how many would it produce in 10 seconds? 150 items in 1 minute. 1 minute is 60 seconds. Because they ask 10 seconds, so we use the same unit. So equal to x to the 10 minutes. That's the ratio problem. So inside times inside, outside times outside, they are equal. Give us 60x equals 150 times 10. Equation both sides divided by 60 to isolate x. So x equal to, we cancel 1 0 and also cancel the 3. Give us the 5. This is the 2. Cancel 2. Give us 5. So 5 times 5, 25. The machine produces 25 items in 10 seconds. Answer is D. Number 6, in the multiplication question, the sum of the digits in the full box is. So with the calculator, first you do 879 times 2. So 879 times 2 gave us 1758. So we got the first digit, that's the 1. So I put the 879 here. Oh, I just 879 here times the 492. And the first is the 857. So we got the first box. Next one, we use the 879 times 9. So gave us 7911. So 7911. We got the second box. 7. So box is the 911. Now we times the 4. So 879 times 4 gave us 516. So 3516. So add them together. Use the calculator to times 879 times 2492. Give us the, so 8, 6, 4, 2. Box is the 2. And 3, 4. So 4, 3, 2, 4, 6, 8. So add the box number together, 1 plus 9 plus 1 plus 2. That's 13. The answer is A. Number 7. A rectangular field is 80 meters long and 6 meters wide. If fence posts are placed at the corners and are 10 meters apart along the four sides of the field, how many posts are needed to completely fence the field? Now we rectangular field. So 80 meters long and 6 meters high. And then we put the posts at the corner. So we have the one post here, one post here, one post here, and the post here. Now, every 10 meters, put one post. 80 meters, we need another 7 posts. So we do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Divided the whole fence into the 8 parts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the 80 meter. Same thing. The opposite is the 80 meters. Still the 7 the posts. So what's the side? The 60. Already have the 2 at the corner. We need the 5 posts divided the 60 to the 6 part. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now it's the 60 in the side. What's the total post? Will be the 4 in the corner and 7 times 2 in the top and the bottom. Left hand side is the 5 times 2. That's equal to 28. So the answer is C. Number 8. Tuesday's high temperature was 4 degrees warmer than that of the Monday's. Wednesday's high temperature was 6 degrees cooler than that of Monday's. If Tuesday's high temperature was the 22 degrees Celsius, what was Wednesday's high temperature? So this is the Monday and Tuesday and then Wednesday. So what's the Monday temperature is X. Tuesday is the 4 degrees warmer than Monday, so X plus 4. And Wednesday, the 6 degrees cooler than that of the Monday, so it's the cooler. I use the X minus 6. Also, the given is the Tuesday's temperature is the 22. That means X plus the 4 equal to 22. So X equal to 18. Now Wednesday is the 18 minus 6. That's the 12. So 12 degree, that's answer is C. Number 9, two numbers have a sum of the 32 if one of the number is negative 36. What is another number? So one number is negative 36. Another number is X. Sum is the 32. So X equal to 32. Bring the negative 36 over to another side. That's the positive. So that's 68. The answer is A. Number 10. At the water park, Bunny and Wendy decided to race each other down a water slide. Wendy won by 0.25 seconds. If Bunny's time was exactly 7.8 seconds, how long did it take for Wendy to go down the slide? So because the Wendy won and the Bunny is exactly 7.80, Wendy won by 0.25 seconds. That means Wendy used the 0.25 seconds less. So we minus 0.25 seconds. That gives us 7.55 seconds. So the Wendy used the 7.55, the Bunny used the 7.8 seconds. Wendy won by 0.25 seconds. The answer is C. Number 11. Kellen cut a rectangular R from a sheet of the paper. A smaller rectangle is then cut from the large rectangle R to produce the figure S. In comparing R to S, so this formula, just visually, we can see the R area is greater than S area because they cut off the corner. So this is the R. When we cut off the corner, we do like this. Now the shaded part cut off, So the area from the rectangle to the irregular, that the S, from R to S, the area decrease. So R area greater than the S. And also a perimeter. So look at by the sheet. We cut out the corner. Right now, the shape. Let me draw the back. The new shape will be like this. We cut off this one. Okay, what we cut off the perimeter. So if we draw the back, the cut off things. So this line, this side length equals this cut off the part. So vertical the side length equals the new side length, vertical one. So the perimeter stays the same. The S, the perimeter is the same as the R, but area decrease. So the area decrease and the perimeter is the same. Only the E perimeter is the same. So the answer is the E. Number 12. Steve plants 10 trees every 3 minutes. If he continues planting at the same rate, how long will it take him to plant 2,500 trees? This is ratio problem. Just use the ratio equation. Steve plants the 10 trees. Use the 3 minutes. 10 to 3. That's the ratio. And he plants the 2,500 trees. So how long take him? Use the x minutes. So ratio equation, we use the outside term times outside term, inside term times inside. They are equal. Give us the 10x equal to 7500. So we isolate x equation both sides divided by 10. So give us x equals 750 minutes. We have to convert the minutes to hour because the answer in an hour. So they equal to 750 over 60. Cancel 10 and then cancel 3. Cancel 3. Denominator gave us 2. That's the 2, 5. So 25 over 2. 25 over 2 hour. That's the 12, 1.5 hour. The answer is E. Number 13. The pattern of figures is repeated in the sequence. The 214th figure in the sequence is, look at this, the pattern. That's the first is the unshaded triangle, and then the shaded the circle, and then square, white square, and the shaded the triangle, and then last is the white circle. So we have the 5 figures repeating. They ask 214. So we just use the 214 divided by 5. So 4 times 5, that's the 20. Give us 14. 2 times 5 is the 10. Remainder 4. After 42 repeating, now we have the remainder 4. So remainder 1 is the white. Remainder 2 is the black circle. Remainder 3 is the white. Remainder 4 is the black triangle. And remainder 0, that's the finish, this the repeating, that's the white circle. So remainder 4, that means the black triangle. Our answer is D. Number 14. A cube has a volume 125 centimeter cube. What is the area of the one face of the cube? So for the volume of the cube is the side length cube equal to the 125 given. What's the side length? We take the cube root. So cube root of 125. That's the cube root. 5 cube give us 5. So surface area of the cube is the 6 times side length square. That's the surface cube has the 6 surface. One surface area is the s square, so equal to f square. That's 25. The answer would be B. Number 15. The diagram shows a magic square in which the sums of the numbers in any row, column, or diagonal are equal. What is the value of n? So we can calculate the first column. 8 plus 9 plus 4 give us 21. So all the column, row, and the diagonal give us 21. So easy, we find the middle, the row. So 21 minus 5 minus 9 give us middle number. That's the 7. Now we can do the diagonal. Still the 21 minus 7 minus 8 gave us 6. And then the last now we can do the n. So 21 minus 4 minus 6 gave us n, that is 11. So the answer is E. Number 16. Each of the digits 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 is placed 1 to a box in diagram. If the 2-digit number is subtracted from the 3-digit number, what is the smallest difference? So they ask smallest difference. The smallest difference, that means we use the smallest number, subtract largest number. So smallest number, use this, the 5-digit will be, I think, is the 3, 5, 6. The largest number, 2-digit number, will 87. So the answer is 269. That would be choice A. The number 17. Claire takes a square piece of paper and folds it in half 4 times without unfolding, making an isosceles right triangle each time. After unfolding the paper to form a square again, the creases on the paper would look like. For this problem, easy way, just take a piece of the paper and then fold to the isosceles right triangle. Take a piece of the paper and fold it without unfolding 4 times. Every time make isosceles triangle. So the answer is the C. Number 18. The letters of the word Gauss and the digits in the number 1998 are each cycled separately and then the numbered as shown. So if the pattern continues in the way, what number will appear in front of the Gauss 1998? So Gauss 1998. And then we are cycled this side, each cycle separately. So give us AUSSG and then the 9981. We continue to do that. We find that the Gauss have the 5 letters. So every 5 times they to be another Gauss. So, but for the 1998, every 4 number is the 4 digit repeating. So the every 4 times they repeat. So if they want to get the same Gauss 1998, they will be we will find the 4 and the 5, the LCM. That's the 20. So in the 20 times, we show us the same, the Gauss and then the 1998. So the answer is the E. 19. Juan and Mary play a 2-person game in which the winner gains 2 points. So we know that if the winner got the 2 points and the loser lose the 1 points, if Juan won exactly 3 games, the Juan won the 3 games won. That means the Mary lose the 3 games. So that's the -3. Loser loses 1 point. So -3. And Mary had the final score of the 5 points. We lose the points plus the win. Win is the 2 points. If he win the X games, that will be plus the 2X. Give us final point score is the 5 points. So 2X equals the 8. Move the -3 to another side. So X gave us the divided by 2, both sides gave us 4. So the Mary won 4 games plus he lose the 3 games. That means the total will be the 7. He won the 4 and he lose the 3. So total is the 7. The answer would be A, 7. Number 20. Each of the 12 edges of the cube is colored either red or green. Every face of the cube has at least 1 red edge. What is the smallest number of the red edge? Now I draw the cube. So the restriction is that every face of the cube has at least 1 red edge. So if I draw this edge is the red, so the back and the left will already have. So and then I draw the one, the top and the front have the edge. if I draw this one, that means the bottom and the right already has. So we need at least 3 right edge. So the answer would be the B. Number 21. 10 points are spaced equally around a circle. How many different chords can be formed by joining any 2 of these points? So a chord is a straight line joining 2 points on the circumference of the circle. So 10 point, so that's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's roughly. So if I label it, this is the A, now how many chords I can draw? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now from the A, I can draw the 9. If I label, the next is the B. From the B, I draw the chord. I cannot draw the B to A because that's the same one. They ask how many different chords. So AB and BA is the same one. Now we already done the A, so we cannot connect A. So from the B, we have another 8 the points we can draw. So that means we will draw the 8. Continue on that. So from the C, we'll have the 7. Continue 6 plus the 5 plus the 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. So that's the consecutive number. We use the first number 9 plus the last number 1 times number of the number 9 divided by 2. So that equals 45. We can do in another way. So from the A, I can connect it a 9 chord because the A cannot connect with himself. So that will be each the point. We can connect the 9 chords. How many points we have? 10. So we use the 9 times 10. But 9 times 10, we have the overcounting. A connect B is from the A, that's the 9 chord. From the B, the 9 chord include the B to A, so we have the overcounting. Each the chord we counted twice, so we divided by 2. They gave us the 45. If you know the combination, you still can use every chord. Total have the 10 points. Every chord need the 2 points to connect a chord because the order doesn't matter. It's combination. On the calculator, they use the NCR. That means the 10 choose 2. Same thing. 10 choose 2, still the 45. So the answer would be B. Number 22. Each time a bar of soap is used, its volume decreases by the 10%. What is the minimum number of times a bar would have to be used so that less than the 1/2 its volume remains? So we suppose we can suppose the volume is the x, the centimeter cube, or the y. It doesn't matter because each time it's decreased by 10%. So I suppose at the beginning is the 100 cube unit, whatever is the cube centimeter, or it's the mini one, is the 100 the millimeter cube. It doesn't matter. So first use, it decreased by 10%. That means remain will be the 1 minus 10. That will be remain. What's that? That's the 100 times. So 90%. That means the 0.9. So that's the remain for the first time. Now we can, the logic, think about that. So if each time they decrease by 10 cube unit, the 5 times will be the half, exactly the 1/2, the volume remains. But it less than 1/2, so it must be the greater than 5th time. So with the calculator, you can try 100 times 0.9. That gave us the 53.14. Still the greater than half. Now use the calculator. You can times another one. Another 0.9, same thing. So this time gave us the 47.8. So that's less than the 1/2 of the volume. So the answer will be the C, 7 times. Number 23. A cube measures 10 by 10 by 10 cm. 3 cuts are made parallel to the faces of the cube as shown, creating 8 separate solids, which are then separated. What is the increase in the total surface area? Now, let's draw the cube by 10. So that means the one surface area is 10 by 10. That's the 100. So 1 cut, we increase the 2 surface. So that will be the 200. So the 3 cut will be the increase, the 2 surface. So 1 cut increase the 200. So 3 cut will times 3 give us the 6, the 100. Number 24. On a large piece of the paper, Dana create a rectangular spiral by drawing line segments of length in centimeter of 11223344 as shown. Dana's pen runs out of ink after the total of all lengths he has drawn is the 3,000 centimeter. What is the length of the longest line segment that Dana draws? So we already look at that. It's the 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. Continue on. They ask the longest piece. If we are lucky, it's just like after many times, it's just the stop here. We suppose the longest, that will be X. Sometimes maybe we are not lucky, they will go like this in the middle or somewhere. They will out of the ink. So right now, we can add all them together to equal to or less than 10 because the longest, I suppose it to be the X. So that we have the 2, 1. So 1 plus the 2 plus the 3 plus dot 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 plus the x. I'm not sure if it's just at the corner or they will go the continue go, but we less to that. We adjust the plus 2x. So sum of this will less or equal to 3,000. If it not end as just the longest one, that will be less than 3,000. If it ended at the corner, so that will be 3,000. So we use the less or equal to. So this is arithmetic sequence. So we use the formula. First number plus the last number times number of number divided by 2, less or equal to 3,000. So cancel 2 gave us the 1 plus x times x less or equal to 3,000. So we expand this one, give us x plus the x squared less or equal to 3,000. So because the x squared will be the way larger than the x, so we can just, now we ignore that. We just take the x squared square root less or equal than the square root 3,000. With the calculator, we can do the square root of the 3,000. Gave us 54.77 something. So probably it will be because the x squared and the plus x less or equal to the 3,000. So the number will be the 54. We plug in to the original this equation 4 times 55 gave us the 2,970. That means when they go to here, and then they go another 30 meters and then run out of the ink. So the answer will be the 54. So 2 times first number plus the last number times the number of number divided by 2 less or equal than the 3,000. And the 1 times x give us x plus the x squared less or equal to 3,000. Look at the answer. We are easily to figure out 55 squared. So 55 squared, use our trick, equals 5 times 6, 30. 5 squared, 25. That will be the greater than 3,000. So this number, not the D, a little bit over, must be the C, 54. Because use the trick, 54 squared equals the 55 squared. So 3,025 minus 55 minus 54. So that will be the number 25. Two natural numbers P and Q do not end in 0. The product of any pair of 2 and Q is a power of 10. That is the 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000. If P greater than Q, the last digit of P minus Q cannot be. So, the P times Q equals the power of the 10, 10 to the power like the m, and then the P and the Q not ending in 0, so cannot be 10, 20, 30, 100 or something. So, but we know that 10 equals the 2 times 5 to power m. This gave us 2 to power m times 5 to power m. So, because the P greater than Q, that means the P will be 5 to power m, and Q is the 2 to power m. So this is the P, this is the Q. Now we can do the first one. If m equals 1, that means P is the 5, Q is the 2, so the difference is the 3. The last digit is just only 3. If m equals 2, 5 squared, 25, minus 2 to power 2. 2 squared is the 4. So that's the 21. So the 1st digit is the 1. If m equals 3, so 5 to power 3 is 125, minus 2 cubed is the 8. We just calculate 1st digit, so 15 minus 8, that's the 7, 1st digit. If power equals to 4, that will be the 625 minus 2 to power 4 is the 16. So we just calculate 1st digit. So 15 minus 6 give us last digit is the 9. Now we can get the answer right now. A is the 1. It can be 1. And 3, it can be 3. And 7. So D, it can be 7. 9, it can be 9. So it cannot be only the 5. So answer should be the 5, C.